How are we doing? Are we doing good? Are we doing better than good? Good morning again. I'm yours truly, Jamaican Journalist Mom, the mother of an award-winning journalist straight from yard, out of Jamaica. And I'm here. This story touches me. And this is a hot topic that is trending right now. And I can tell you my story because I was once in this shoe, but I'm not in anymore. So, for those who are in the country, in the US, and you're crying day and night to get your document, and you haven't gotten your document as yet, you're still undocumented. You're still without your socks. I'm here to encourage you today just to pray a little harder and see when your situation can change. I was in that position. I cry, you see, 570, 557, 51, you see, you see. Yes, I was in that position. I left my country to come to the United States for a better financial life. And to educate my son, who is a journalist. I worked tirelessly. Yes, I didn't have my document, but I paid my taxes. And sooner or later, my daughter put in my document and I get my papers. So many times, I cry day, I cry night, because I don't know when the system will catch up with me for not having my document. I was scared like hell. I was scared to go to work. Very fearful for my life. I wouldn't go to parties because I'm not a party person. I don't want anybody to come and pluck me out of that party and deport me back to Jamaica. I have my mother who I was supporting at the time, and I have children going to school. I was here for 16 years before I get my paper. 16 years, crying for 16 years. And one day, welcoming my crown supporter, God has stepped in for me. So with the news that came today, yes, the new immigration rules are affecting many people and families across the United States. Changes in the 2025 to 2026 have impacted green card applicants, work visa, asylum seekers, asylum cases, travel rules, and processing time. Many immigrants, employers, students, and mixed status families are feeling uncertain because policies are changing quickly. Some of the biggest changes and the biggest concerns people are talking about, including stricter green card processing rules, longer waiting time, and more background checks, higher immigration fees, increase scrutiny for work visa HB1, tighter asylum and travel policies. Samuel, welcome in. You give me $100, I'll be more than happy to have that. Some major recent change announced this week that many green card applicants now have to leave the US, completing process in their country, their home countries, instead of adjusting status in the United States. Crisis critics say that would affect over 1 million applicants and separate families temporarily. Could you imagine that? There are also expanded scrutiny, screening, and biometrics check for immigration applicants, which they slow approval further. Let me pause here. At one time, people used to engage in these marriages that are not legal. These marriages that are not real marriages. I believe that marriage should be real. The Bible says, what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. So if you're marrying for the green card, don't do it. I waited 16 years. I didn't get married for it. I waited 16 years. I wasn't going to go into a marriage and know the marriage is not bona fide to get a papers. No, couldn't do it. Because sometimes the man that is in the marriage, you know he don't love you, but he's giving you the document. And when push come to shove, and they have a stroke interview, the man is one side, the woman is one side. One have to tell the truth. He's not going to lie for you. So make sure your marriage is bona fide. And you have proof that when they ask you what color is the room, you are able to tell them the room color is white. What color is the sheet on the bed? You're able to tell them it's blue. Which side of the bed you sleep on, you're able to tell them which side of the bed you sleep on. What did he have for breakfast this morning? You know what he had for breakfast this morning. They're asking some question that is inside the home, not outside. So if you're not living together and you don't know where the bed is, where the table is, immigration are going to people's houses now, like what they used to do back then. Go to your house. One partner is not there. They go early when they know you'll wake up out of your bed. So if you're not cohabiting together, you're not living together, that's a huge mistake and that's a huge problem. You're going to fall into the pitfall. You know that when you go into immigration, as you walk in, they have cameras that look at your demeanor before you even reach in there. So if you plan to lie, tell yourself, say, it catch up with you before you even reach to the immigration officer. When I go to the immigration officer in Jamaica to get my visa, I look straight in the immigration officer face. And I'm talking to the immigration officer because I'm saying nothing but the truth. I'm looking. So even if you do like this and pick up a pen, my eyes is still focused. If he twists, my eyes is straight ahead, looking in his face and telling him, answering the questions. And I train my children, when you go in front of an immigration officer, stop frigid. Look straight, even like you are getting an interview. Look straight and answer the question precisely. You cannot itch. You cannot muffle. You cannot shuffle. The questions, when they're asking you, you have to stay focused. Don't bother tremble down the place, because if you're telling the truth, your demeanor will be cool and composed. Body language counts. That's why when they go to the immigration. They catch up with them because he is answering the question and you're trying to help him answer the question. Right there, sir. You go wrong. What's the name? What's the name of the neighbor upstairs? Only you know the neighbor named Jane. You can't answer. You know the neighbor named Jane. Basically, they're saying that if you have neighbor upstairs, how you could not know their name. Moving right along. My daughter did my papers. I didn't have to go back through immigration. For many immigrants, especially people who have lived and worked in the U.S. for years, the uncertainty is stressful. Communities, churches, and school and healthcare workers and businesses are all discussing how these changes is going to affect them. Affect workers and families. Since I work as a CNA, I may also have concerns among co-workers. Yes, true. Or patients from immigrant backgrounds who are worried about their status of their relative. That is so true. You have a lot of healthcare workers who don't have a document, and they're in these institutions and they're working, taking care of the sick and afflicted ones. And one day they'll just get to just pick up and send back home. Working in healthcare facility, I don't see people, Caucasian, doing the job caring for the elderly. Very rare you'll see one Caucasian. But if they get rid of all the immigrants, who will do the work? We come from our countries and we put our shoulder to the wheel, no matter how difficult situations are. We put our shoulder to the wheel and we work. We work hard. Trust me. We put in the work. I see some who are born here. Let me say this clearly first. Let me put out my disclaimer. Americans support me big time. 60 something, call it 70% of people who support me are in USA. I love you. I appreciate you. No disrespect to you. But from what I see in healthcare, you have some Americans who don't want to work. And I see some Americans, look, they work like a horse in some of these healthcare. But the ones that are sitting at home and don't want to work, and then they want to live on the welfare that is being cut out, go and get a job. How long are you going to sit on the welfare? I made a pledge to myself when I came to this country. I don't want to sit on the welfare. I've never taken it. 4 times close to homelessness. I've never taken welfare. And it's a good thing I did not take it. My daughter, they wanted my daughter to take it because she had struggles. I tell her not. I said, unless I'm unalive, you don't depend. I will work and I'll help support you and the child. I don't want you to take anything from the government. The food stamp, she get the food stamp card and the food stamp is there, go to waste. She not use it. You see, when you become a burden to the system, it make you get lazy. You don't want to go out there go to work. And one of the things that I see, these people who are getting the free houses, the free everything, they are buying the most expensive sneakers, because they can sit down and the government pay their bills and pay their rent and pay everything, while others have to get up, go out in the cold and the snow, stand up at the bus stop, it's snowing, they're freezing at the bus stop, and they're out there in the cold, hustling, and they're home, sitting, getting taxpayers' money. Some will only work 2 days of the week because guess what? They don't want to work X day because the rent that the government is paying is going to take away from them. But I think that the program should be to a certain point that I help you when you're down. But plan to pick up yourself and go work, and then that is cut off. But some have it constantly draining, plowing the system. So when others are in need, maybe none is not going to left for them. So young, strong, hearty women need to go and work instead of sitting and depending on the system. I think childcare should be free because sometimes you have parents who are working and it's very difficult to pay the daycare fee to keep the child in daycare. To pay somebody to take care of the child cannot be left alone. So these are the struggles that single mother faces and go through. The new immigration rules are affecting many families. So many. Immigration changes are creating fear and uncertainty. How the new immigration policies affect everyday people. People are making homes back in their own country. The $10,000 immigration, the $10,000 money rule. So for a person who don't have their document, they gotta be careful. It's gonna be under the Money Laundering Act. For example, you want to send $10,000 to Jamaica, and you send 5 this week and 5 next week. You're under the radar. You're under the watch. They're watching you because they're saying that you did a placement. Under the Money Laundering Act, it's called a placement. They're watching how you place money. They watch how you structure the money. They watch the money laundering. Have you ever sent money to Western Union? And Western Union, after a time, they send you a bill to say $3,000 you send out of the country. They knows. US, they knows where your money goes. You can't hide. Once there is a paper trail, nothing cannot be hidden. You have people are taking their money out of the bank and put it in safe because they don't trust what's going on around them. Many immigrants are worried about the new rules. The human side of immigration changes. Even though I have my documents, I still feel it for them because this takes me back to a relics of my past. I was in the same position. I cried day, I cried night, and I asked God, when am I going to come out of this rut? When am I going to come out? I wanted to do so many things. When am I going to come out? When this president was in for the first time, I was crying because I didn't have it then. I didn't have my document then. The new immigration rule, what many families are facing: stress, depression. Communities across America are feeling the immigration changes. Like this will affect the church. A lot of people, They go to the church. They pour their tithes and offering. And at one point in time, church felt unsafe for them because they don't know if immigration will come and just snatch them out of church. A lot of people are sick and they are fearful of going to the hospital. They don't want immigration. Some have court date to go to court for whatever charges it may. They don't want to go. This lady was telling me that her friend had a party the Saturday night, a big 58th party. She had a case in court and she went to the court. She never came back. She never came back. I don't know if she's deported to Jamaica yet. I don't know if she's around. But they snatch her away. Immigration policy changes are affecting lives nationwide. My children was in that same position. My 2 daughters was here. They was in that same position. My little daughter went to high school here. She was in that same position because there were things that she could have done in high school. She couldn't do it. And then when she graduated and moved on to college, she wanted to do nursing. She wanted to become a perfusionist, a person who operates those machines, the heart surgeon machine and those things, monitor the heart and lungs during surgery. She could not. Why? She didn't have the document to do nursing. So she could basically get a bachelor's in biology, which she didn't have to go through all the immigration stuff. So she was stopped in her tracks because of documents. The reality behind the new immigration rules, it hit home. It hit very hard. A lot of times, people don't understand that we come to this country, we work, we send back money home to build our own countries. The countries, they're going to fall down. Why? Everybody's scared of sending money, even the one that has their document. In this time, nobody is safe. Although I have my document, not even a citizen in this country who is not born here is not safe. You're a green card holder. Now they put you down at the level that a visa card holder have the same. You're nobody. It can be taken away from you even at the airport. They just take it away from you. So, that's how it is. That's how the story goes. So, fear is what set us apart. I know friends who are in that position. Many have lived here for years, 20 years. Some have self-deported themselves and went back home because it's too much for them here. They rather to go back to their country and start a business. New immigration rules leave many families concerned about their friends and about their families. System is changing again. Each time is something new. We don't know what next. You know, one of the things is said that green card holders went and vote. And this is one of the problems to get rid of green card holders. I don't know. I don't have the fact checker to check if that was true or it was misunderstood or misinterpreted or anything like that. Thousands are unsure what comes next. Imagine you're in your bed and you're crying and you're wondering what is coming next. Huh? You're caring for your mother in Jamaica. You're caring for your children in Jamaica. And you're here paying all those bills. and you don't know what next. What next? It's not a good position you're in. A young lady, she told somebody that she has her document, and she went to the immigration. Didn't land. I don't know how she came here. She didn't land here. She went to immigration, put in her papers. She went to immigration. Handcuff. ICE took her. Move her from one state to the other, taking her around like a merry-go-round. She went back to Jamaica. If you go in for your green, I've seen many people, they go in for the green card. The second part of the green card or the first part. Married people, they hold one partner and take that partner away. Marriage end right there. Simple mistake. This is why I ask that if you're getting married, make sure it's a bona fide married. Immigration is not joking. Immigration is not what it used to be. There are a lot of changes in immigration. Drastical changes because nobody, they don't want to slip through the loop. Nobody want to slip through the loop. So sometimes people are asking you, you know any job in America? And I can come up on a job and work. Listen to me. Those things is not around anymore. Those things is not around anymore. And we don't know when they will go after the banks where you got your little 2 cents. We don't know if they're going to pull up with the IRS and the DMV and the post office. Because once you see a step towards immigrant, there are many more coming. It's just a matter of when. Yes, immigration is not playing like one time. They are putting a handle on the immigration system. Immigration changes are reshaping lives. If you have your husband and you work and do living jobs, and you're not with your husband, they don't care. They believe that a man and a woman should cohabit together, should live together, not apart. You can't tell them no strange story. So if you know you do living job and you're married and you're going to go to immigration, no, they're going to send your papers back to your country. You and I don't know if the rule is going to affect you that you stay because you overstay here. You have 10 years out of the country before you can come back here. I don't know. But I know when you go to deport to Jamaica, you have to spend 10 years before you can re-enter the country. New chapter in U.S. immigration policy. The emotional impact of immigrants changes. Some people, they're very devastated. It licked them chip. Yes, very distraught over. Sleepless night tonight. Frustration is going through the emotional hiccups. What the new immigration rules mean for family, it's tearing them apart. I'm a family person. I believe in family. And to see family, like this, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. But the Bible speaks. The Bible tells you that in the last days, things like these will happen. You will have the ruler that will rule with iron hands. Yes. And this is one of them. Mr. Trump not playing. He's not playing. Communities are speaking out about the new immigration changes. The growing concern over new immigration policies, the fear on the hearts of many tonight. I have co-workers who are in that position. Then I was going to file my son papers, But when I see, even if I put it in, I know he wouldn't get through until 10 years' time. But when I see what's going on, I just say, I'm not wasting my money. Just to put it in and it sit there. I don't know. I don't know. He's an adult child. I don't know. He loved to come here because he like the shopping. But sometimes you have to be like an Alaskan crab. Change your shell and go somewhere else. Because you go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. The challenge is stiff. The fear, the rules. The rules are very stringent. If ever a time we need the Lord, we sure do need him now. Imagine you're in this country and one day you can get just a traffic stop and you've gone back to your country. Many don't have anything to rock to when they go back to their country. They don't have a home there. They don't have where to stay. And when they go back to their country, family member, they will be nice with you for the first week. But you see, after that, and you don't have any money to give them, all hell broken loose. You're calling on the phone. Send $50 come give me. Send $20 come. $5 come. I am in Jamaica and I'm struggling. All the elderly, they have certain rules as well. Because if you don't put every pill in the contain in the bottle that they come with, it's a problem. Everything a problem. I just pause to welcome my Crown supporters. For those who are visiting tonight and coming here for the very first time, I want to welcome you. I'm yours truly, Jamaican Journalist Mom, the mother of an award-winning journalist out of Jamaica. Yes. Let me see. 5751. Let me pin you upon it. You see, when you come over here, you're going to get pinned. Your message is going to get pinned. Moreover, your first one reach you tonight, you're getting pinned. So you're on the screen. You're pinned. That means you can't go anywhere. I see you, 571. My number one engager. 93, hello. 93. I am doing fine. I'm doing well. I look pretty with this old tired face here. What you talking about? I thank you for the compliment anyway. 5751. Samuel German. What did you say? You say $100. I don't see any money up here. I would see it on the screen right here. You're giving me something? I can take money. Enjoy the money. Thank you. I will know if I see money. And I will tell you. And I will thank you in your DM. But if you plan to give me, you don't give me, I still thank you. That's very thoughtful of you. Very thoughtful. 575. 575. Where are you streaming from? Thank you. All right. I am going to put a disclaimer there. I'm going to put a disclaimer out there. Last night, I stay up with you guys for so long, from 12:30 till 3 a.m. Me nah do it tonight. Me nah go do it with you tonight. You know why? Me a guy people them work 9 o'clock in the morning. Yes. Yes. You remember the work when me telling us say, it's not most the lady I'm taking care of, it's the dog. Well, no better now they at John shop. Me I go look after the dog and the woman tomorrow. It's the dog and the lady tomorrow. When I come in, I'll tell you the story. It's the dog and the lady. What the lady say, look in the fridge. You see some food. Cut it into half and give Rusty some. Warm it in the microwave for Rusty and put it on a tray. Drop stop. What you did there say? What are you saying? I'm going on the boat and now I will call him that let you guys decide if he needs anything or not. So you guys. I don't understand. The only thing that makes this even better than 1 hour game is that the most boring thing. Let me tell you something, droplets. You are allowed to your own opinion, and your opinion, it is your opinion, okay? I know that when on social media, the negative and the positive has to go together. That's why we have electricity. Yes, because we have a little negative and we also have a little positive. So guess what? I'm looking in the windshield. I'm not looking in the rear view mirror. Who said what? Who did what? Who shoulda, woulda, coulda? I'm not that type of person. So I can tell you clearly, me and no weak fence. I am no weak fence. You can't come over here so come jump on yourself. I am no weak fence. If you don't like what I'm saying, you have a choice. I am very respectful. I am a very nice person. And I'm also a very kind person in words, in deeds, and action. But you see, if you don't like what I'm doing, you don't have to stay. I don't hold you. Me no hold your foot. Me no hold your hand them. I don't hold your hands and I don't hold your feet. I am not holding your feet to the fire over here. Okay? So ease yourself and settle yourself. Because this girl is no weak fence. I am friendly, but I'm also firm. Don't forget that. No forget to me firm. I will not allow anybody to come over here to micromanage me, to browbeat me. Now, none of the following. So ease yourself. Settle yourself. Cease and desist. Cool. Good energy. Positive energy. Positive, we say. Away with the negative. I love running. I may not able to do as I could before. But guess what? When I'm running, I don't look back. Forward. So I am focused. Anyway, you get too much of my talk time. Guys, I must say this. This week, Tuesday, my brother passed away. And this morning, another family member passed away. I come to you, I put the best outside. But you don't know what's going on inside of me. I don't come with aggravation. I come cool and composed to present whatever script I'm presenting to you guys. I appreciate you. Without you, there is no me. And without you and I, there is no us. So keep coming. I'll keep entertaining. And I'll keep on doing what I'm doing. Because this is me. And let me share a little about me to you guys. I want you to go and Google the name Vashon Brown, Vashan. That's my son. He's on the world stage. I educate a journalist out of Jamaica. I have 3 educated children. My daughter has a bachelor's in biology. And my other daughter, she has a master's in criminal justice. Don't do anything to go to the prison. Because she works in corrections. Okay? So I'm not just a mother you're looking at. I'm a foundation behind greatness. My name is on the world stage. Make a play me song. Let I put my bio in song. I am no squab. I am no squab. So respect. When you come over here, respect. Let me see. Listen my song in my bio. This are for the mother we fight every storm. The queen with 3 scholars. The woman who raised a journalist for the world stage. That's me. Respect and honor always. 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 Hear my story. Me start from liquor, just a single mother, hold the line. The struggle not the pocket, spirit still divine. One school, me pick me, you're born to be strong. Night after night, me pray and wipe the tears. Forgive me books. Me work with faith when the money never come. Hold on, your son not done. Come here, mother of a giant. The voice of Jamaica, brilliance and defiant from Kingston to London classroom like my sunshine. Oh, me a mother of a giant, but we are worldwide. My journey triumphant. A water, me so tired. The road was hard. Teaching the school. I'm making a London town still humble. Jamaican crown. Oxford, me nearly cried. Teacher, doctor, scholar, me son for years. When the governor general call me name for VIP, me stand tall. Honor day for me. Ooh. Come here, mother of a giant. But the star man rise triumphant. From the lunch money to university stage. My son buzz big like a lion, not a cage. Mother of a giant, echo me name in every continent. Them never know the tears will water my floor. Them never night me beg God for more. But now me 3 children educated and strong. Criminal justice, master biology, me lineage long. To beat like Jamina Zion, me race colors. Yeah, lion, pan lion. Me step in a king's house with grace in my stride. With every sacrifice, me make God multiply. Come here, mother of a giant. Live up legacy bigger than the island. Glory from pain to gold. The story of my family must be told. Mother of a giant. Bright, my spirit vibrant. To every mother who pushed through the storm. Greatness grow from your love. My story approve. This Jamaican womb has raised the world. That's me. I have a legacy. Listen to me. Each day, we create a beautiful story, and that will be our legacy. leaving this earth. So, I am proud of my legacy. I went to the ICE office in Jamaica. You hear? When the Governor General called my name for VIP. Is White, we say White House in US, is King's House we say in Jamaica. When the Governor General called my name for VIP, I stand tall like cedar and say, that honor is for me. In Jamaica, I am a queen. In Jamaica, the ICE government celebrates me. How is that? So, respect, always. You hear the song when it starts? Respect and honor, always, always. You don't know my story. You don't know where I'm coming from. A single mother who did not have money. Educator, journalist. A journalist who is on the world stage. My son came to the USA to speak in Colorado. My son is going to South Africa to speak in South Africa. My son went around in Jamaica and speak in Jamaica, where he was bred, born, and raised. Him and a pia. Chat GPT has his name. Google has it. Ask Chat GPT. Ask Google. Ask Genie. Who is Vashon Brown? I rise to fame after being here undocumented and went to Jamaica. He was one of the awardee and the guest speaker as well. When he finished, when he said, my mother is visiting from the US East, she's the guiding light behind my success. All of my money that. I stand to my feet and give them a queen wave. When the ceremony was over, everywhere I walk, mother, you must be proud. Mother, you must be proud. I know what fame is. I don't come over here to get fame. I love people and I love interacting with people. I work in healthcare with people, the sick, the vulnerable. I'm a leader. Over TikTok, I'm everybody's mother. Mama Jamaica, Mama Jamaica, Jamaican Journalist, Mama Jamaica. That's how I could make it to #1 in the league and come off with $1,700 over TikTok Sunday, my birthday, because expensive gifts were thrown at me. Yes. So over here, so now, as I speak about the gift, I ask that you contribute towards a super chat sticker. Yes. You don't want to be in the top tier? Yes. I have different tiers. So when you contribute towards be a super chat and contribute towards a super chat sticker, be a member. We have quality things, quality. I only have one super fan. When you come over here, it is good that you tap the screen. I need to see some arts going up on that screen. I'm also on Facebook. I made a new page on Facebook now with Jamaican Journalist Mom. So if you go over there, please, I ask that you stop by. I'm going to post more video. I just started. So let us build together. Together we rise. We're going to make this work. We don't bother with negative Nancy or negative Nedra over here. We are not going to give the negative any fire to the fuel. We're not going to add them to anything. But guess what I know? I know I'll be going to my bed soon. And guess what? I'm winding down. I'm winding down. Yes, I'm winding down. Right down. I won't play any more songs for you tonight. Let me see. So I'm winding down. In spite of going through my bereavement, I still show up every day. I still show up. And here I am. Showing up. Showed up. I'm here. Guys, when you come over here, you're safe. Here is home. You are safe. The most important thing is to know that you're not in fear. You're not in fear. And if there's any suggestion you want to suggest, just comment it under the comment section. I'm open to criticism. And I'm also open to new ideas. But please, make whatever you're saying be respectful. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. What if I'm doing something and you can put a little, I can put a little more brightness in it, and you say, Mama Jamaica, Jamaican journalist mom, you know you can do this and you can do this, and I'm open. I'm open. I don't know it all. I'm open to ideas, as I said before. So right now, we're going to pray. Father, we gather together to ask your blessings upon us. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. As we lift our eyes to the heavens, we can say safely through another week, God, you has brought us on our way. And as we know a blessing seek waiting in your courts, we ask that you grant us serenity. We ask that you grant us a peace that surpasses all understanding. And at this time, my family, I place them at the altar who are going through bereavement. Lord, hold us. Let us stand where no man stand alone. Continue to bless us. Continue to do us good. When thou shalt come, let us hear from thy lips. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. I present everyone gathered here tonight. I ask that you bless their homes. Bless their going in and their coming out. We ask that you give them guidance, also protection, from their children unto their children's children. And we ask that you mold us, refashion us, reshape us one more time. We have sin in our very thoughts, but Lord, you're always there, comes what may. We trust and believe and clasp our hands in yours at this time. I pray for those immigrants who are going through hell and back, who don't know where to turn, who are fearful because of this new immigration system. But Lord, I ask that you go before them. I ask that you lead the way for them. I ask that you comfort them, their families, and their children. May the saving grace of Jesus Christ, our Lord, the Comforter, may rest, remain, abide with us all. In Jesus' name, amen. This is where we say goodnight. 57:51. 57:51. I see you, and I see you. I see you. I see you. Guys, I'm saying good night. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. 1995, welcome in. Raymond. Mustafa. Egypt. It's a long time I haven't seen you. What's up? What's up? You're one of my long-time supporter. What's up? It's a long time I haven't seen you. I'm getting familiar with names now. Guys, I have work in the morning, 9 o'clock. I have to leave here, so I don't want to disappoint. I don't want to disappoint, so I'm going to show up tomorrow morning. So I say good night. This is where we say good night.